Good one. We were up late last night. Couldn't really sleep. Other than watching the best movie ever, Garfield.
I can see my house.
Got milk?
We do have a fishing tournament today. Out of the 3 tournaments we fished this year, we do have a first and a second. So we have some high hopes for this one. About 3 years ago, this lake used to be exceptional. You know, 3, 4, 5 pounders. There was some algae growth, and they decided to try and attempt to kill the weeds. And that kind of just messed everything up. What we're going out to do today, try and catch 5 over 15. That's our goal. Hopefully it can be done. We'll see you guys in the water.
A drop shot up there, maybe? Got him. Good one. Just kidding. He's a heavy one though. Heavy one. Bees be a keeper. Start us off right, or am I milking him? It may be. That's a good little fish right there. Not quite a keeper there. That was the first sign of a keeper this morning. Right there, 15/16.
14/16.
Something knocked slack in my line there, and then I cast it back. I moved to the back of the boat here with a drop shot. I was throwing a jig initially. Go. Oh, I don't think so. Staying down though. Oh, keeper fish here. First one of the day. This is important to catch this one right now. Start the momentum off right. It's a good little fish. We've casted this. Oh, just grab him. There's number 1. That's a good fish right there. And Jake's throwing him.
I got him.
That's barely a keeper. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Number 1. Little tip for you guys. This water is pretty cloudy and mucked up, so what I'm doing is taking this little chartreuse garlic marker, spike it, coloring the end of that drop shot worm. Another one. Good one. I don't know. I'm hoping so. Feeling like a decent fit. Oh, he's another keeper, I think. Maybe. Oh, 14. Another little guy there. Told you we're gonna have to feed through about, I don't know how many of these things, but hopefully far and few in between, but good one. Feels good. Not a big. I think I got a decent one on here. We can hope. I'm getting too psyched. We'll hopefully call this one out. Number 2 there, barely a keeper. I mean, a lot of these fish are just making it, but number 2 there. It's our second keeper off this little inlet on this main bay, secondary point kind of thing. There's some grass up there, and there's not a lot of grass in this lake, so a lot of those fish just resort to that in the morning.
What do you think of the sign over there, guys?
What sign are we looking at?
The one that says no fishing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Point.
Where is it from?
See that sign right there? Take your boat right over, take a look at it.
I don't see. Oh, right there?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. All right. Good one. Yeah, keeper for sure. Yeah. Hooked up again. So heavy. Dude. There's another. Not a big one. Look at this fish though. This is what we're working with. I mean, it's all sorts of fun, but not what we need, not what's helping us here. 14-incher. Maybe in like 10 years because these fish aren't growing. Dropped on that one. Amount of fish we're gonna catch today. Cast
I did.
to the corner,
I did.
the shore station.
I did.
You didn't.
When you were reeling in that fish, that was the cast that I did.
You cast it over there. Talking about
First time
over
I did.
there. Yeah. We can hope. Head shaking. Must mean he's not hooked good.
Ooh, maybe. Flip him. He's long.
That's a keeper. Gotta be. Yeah, little. I was like, oh.
It's in here. Ah, it's in the back.
Oh, jeez. My drop shot just flew off. My dream shot just flew off. These things are pretty pricey, so. This is what I was talking about.
I don't know the angle for that.
Good one.
Yeah, baby.
Boom, baby. I was just telling Jake, flip over there. I caught that keeper. He didn't have the angle, obviously. I said corner shore station. That's a good fish right there for this lake. Heck yeah. Just smash that frog. God, I'm pumped up right now. That's 4 keepers already. Whew. My heart's racing. That thing just crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. On that little life target. You know, I downsized with this frog. There's a lot of fish in here. Good pressure. That's a good fish right there. Yeah, good fish. Good fish. Now we got 4 in the box. You know, I'm gonna put this on the big fish side. Heck yeah. Number 4, homies. Number 4. Cranked them. Number 4. Good one. What we're fishing right now is the Merino with all these docks, but there's really nothing under these docks, no dock posts, or a bunch of floating docks. But there's this grass edge, well, there's the grass, and then there's this like 15-foot, 12-foot grass edge that a lot of people don't really fish. And we're just out here throwing drop shots, mostly drop shots today, but sometimes a T-rig or a jig just around these grass edges. And a lot of these fish just hang out by it. Bait fish just kind of cruise around. Good one. Maybe. That might be a keeper. I don't know. Shit is shaking. Oh. It's a chunky one. Oh. This is what we're on, right?
This is the story of today.
Hey! Oh,
What's going on here?
it's a good one.
What is going on? You good one?
I don't know. No. I wish, don't I? I play them a little too much. Jeez, I don't understand. There's so many fish that are releasing here, and then fish. And we get hundreds of those things. Oh. Crushed them on a drop shot. God, they're all the same size. Piss off. Where's your brother? Jeez.
It ain't over yet.
No, it ain't over, but
Even close. You need like
we're on track. Better one. Please be another non-14 incher.
that's a lot.
I mean,
What?
oh, this kid just said he wants to eat my butthole if I catch another one here.
Yeah.
About to smoke one. Waited long enough. That might keep. Maybe. Come on, one of these has got to be a keeper.
Ain't that one.
It ain't this one. Another one there. Went on a little, about 2-minute drought. Longest drought I've had in a while. Jake's got one on here. Oh, good fish, good fish. That's a keep. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yes! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Where was he? Jake just got our 5th keeper there. Solid, absolute solid fish right there. That's awesome. Right off what?
The nitro.
Sweet. All right, let's go have pizza. Team. Fishing tournament. Hooked up again. Doesn't feel like a good one though. We've been smoking them though, I have to admit. Oh wow. Yeah, these things fight so hard. That's insane. Little peanuts. We've actually caught a decent amount of quality 14-inch fish. Not too many of these today. But we're gonna keep grinding. Hopefully we call out one of those smaller ones. All right guys, well there's a little too much grass for the jig, so what I'm gonna be throwing now is a little Texas rig. I got straight braid on there, a little peg stop, 3/0 hook. Now I'm gonna be throwing this little Rage Menace grub. There's a ton of bait fish, but this has an exceptional amount of action on it, so just going through those bait balls with them and those fish will kind of just react to it. Oh, cast up there. I don't know why, but they have these little blocking tubes. They might hold some heat for these fish, but it's like a dredging system over here. Kind of fishing in the middle of it. Juice just got one on frog. Decent one. Is that a keeper?
No.
They all come out and seem so big. Fish? Middle? There's one. First cast with the drop shot. Good fish there. Oh shit. I don't know, I thought that was a lot bigger fish, but nonetheless, I'm gonna try and get his big brother. Good one, good one. Just kidding. God, look how white they are. This is such a. These are like different fish from a different lake. Maybe they're coming from deep water, but I don't know if it's the water clarity or what makes the difference. These are some white fish compared to the ones we got in the live well right now. Good one. Good one. Maybe. I sure hope so. Hooked up here. Oh! I don't know how big that fish was. My drag was kind of loose on my drop shot. I was playing that fish too much. All right, guys. Well, Jake just lost.
Stuck him too.
Just lost another guy.
I didn't think he was that big. He wasn't even that big. But
Hey, it was big enough. 2.5. Good one. Oh, using some wood. Kill the thing. Check this out, guys. This fish just spit up this live crawfish.
that's sick.
It is against the rules, but I should just throw them on my lure. But that thing's awesome. Check that out. Get a new eye.
Told me the rod. Fuck.
Oh my God.
What was that?
Yeah.
Hey, easy.
It's in the wood. That's probably a good one, dude. You guys just saw that I was stuck in the wood, and I guess maybe it was just my weight, but my bait just took off. And he wrapped me around a bush and I couldn't get him out. Gosh, we've been struggling here. Jake lost that good fish. I lost one a little bit before that. And now we're struggling to upgrade. Let me show you guys a little something with this drop shot, what I'm doing. It's just a simple Palomar knot. In the hole, out the hole. One loop. Through the hole. Around the hook. And then feed it through. Sometimes I wet it, but now what you do with this tag end here is you loop it back through the hole with where the shank is upwards, and that way when you set the hook kind of just raises up and it stays upwards instead of like dangling flat or sideways. And I got my tag end. Now what I have is just a bunch of 3/16 ounce little finesse weights here. They're all unorganized. That's a quarter. That looks like an eighth. This is 3/16 ounce. And you buy these on eBay. 100 pack for $25. Now if you're fishing a lot of drop shot stuff and you're losing them, don't go to Bass Pro. Don't spend that extra money. Just go to eBay. You just simply feed it through that hole and then cinch it on there. Usually I use my mouth for this. I'm gonna do that now, but literally you just feed it through that hole and cinch it on. There you go, simple drop shot. Then I'm taking a little KVD Dream Shot. These things are pretty pricey too at Bass Pro, but what I do is I usually just wait for Tackle Warehouse. They have like this winter Strike King percentage off sale, and I usually pick up a decent amount of packs then. I take this little garlic marker. There is a little bit of tint in the water. Color the end of that. Just doesn't have to be perfect. Just the tip of it, not the whole entire tail, but just feed it on. Usually I just go through the flat head of it, right through the flat head. That's it. Simple drop shot for you guys. Yeah. Good one. Stuck in the tree. Good one, dude. I think. Is that a good one? No. No? I don't know either. Oh, he's just hooked funny. Drop shot. Guys, thought that was a big one. Really not. We're towards the point. Guys, I just saw the SD card running out of room, out of memory, so turn it off, but I caught this keeper here. Guys, that was pretty sweet. We just came back to our morning spot. I saw a couple fish busting there, casting my drop shot, and he just smoked it. I thought it was a bigger fish. I was thinking to go right, because that's where we got all our bites, but saw a couple fish bust with all those waves. We had a bunch of traffic come through here. Smoked it. All right, guys, well, we got all these boats going in. We're gonna head in a minute, but we're gonna wait for all these waves to come in here, and a lot of these fish start to feed then, so hopefully we can get one last second fish here. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wrap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for today's little tournament. It was a joy. We caught a ton of fish today. Obviously, you know, when as planned, our goal was to catch a limit, and we obviously did that, but we did lose a couple fish that probably would have helped our bag out. We're gonna go weigh in, and, you know, I heard from one of the top guys that it was pretty tough. So, I mean, I think we did pretty well, so we'll see what happens. This is what a tournament loss looks like. So Jake, what do you think about our finish today?
You know, it's definitely not what we expected. We expected, you know, at least in the money. We were one spot out of it.
So what went wrong?
You know, I don't know.
So we lost 2 fish. We could have got second place probably. We ended up out of the money by about 0.1 pounds. But he lost one and I lost one. Probably could have pushed this up somewhere around 12.5 pounds. We ended up with 10.5 pounds today. Not bad. We're probably second in the standings now, considering we missed a tournament. That's not bad at all. But I had a fun day. We caught a lot of fish. It went as planned. You know, we set our goal to catch a limit, and which we did. Not complaining. You know,
just not all the fish stayed pinned today. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You know, it was a little different tournament footage. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't fished a tournament before, but get out there, get competitive. It is a fun time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time, guys.
Yeah.